Hi guys! Sorry we're a wee bit late.
That was a problem on my end. Sorry about that. I was trying to upload a vlog, and apparently uploading a vlog while trying to do StreamYard not necessarily doesn't make my computer happy. So it went non-responsive. It was like, no, screw you. So, yay. My bad.
Well, welcome everybody. My name's Abigail. I am a author, an indie author of adult fantasy, and I'm here joined today. Ooh, I got the right side the first time.
Yay! My name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling Writer, and yeah, I write things, mostly fantasy. I'm trying-ish to write a romance novella this camp. It's kind of falling by the wayside in favor of the YA fantasy sequel. So, it just happens. I'll do it later. It's the Dawdling Writer.
I'll do it later. I'll do this later and that later and everything later.
Exactly.
Well, we already have a good amount of people here.
There we go.
Devin was super early, like super early.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Hello, Hannah. Hello, Alexis. Hi, May. Welcome back. Yes, how's everyone doing? I like the sunshine.
Is it actually sunny in the UK at the moment? Because from what I understand, that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, May, I think you're in good company because I know both Jules and I are in that same camp. So, yeah, we're hoping to catch up too. I don't know what. Oh, probably falling behind.
Catch up.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome. Hello.
I think you changed your avatar recently, Alexis.
I think so. I think that is new.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. P. Let's see.
I love how a lot of Southerners will remember to put the apostrophe in y'all. And I mean, it's not like 100% of the time, but whenever I see people who are not from the South use y'all, it's usually just YALL, whereas the Southerners will remember to put the apostrophe.
Yeah, grammar is important, right?
Yeah.
And then I think everyone else is like, wait, that's not proper grammar anyway, so what's the point?
Actually, I think it is in Merriam-Webster now.
I'm sure it is now.
So,
well, it's sunny for Alexis.
Nice.
What? It is sunny.
It is sunny. Yay. Oh. Congratulations. You can get some of your vitamin D.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Nice.
Woo. All
Yay.
of Scotland, Ireland, England. I don't know where Alexis is from, but I know that Brandon's from Ireland and then Hannah's from England, so apparently it's sunny there. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, poor Devin.
Canada is cloudy. Or at least part of Canada. Okay.
Hello, Vanya.
Hello. How goes your gothic horror today?
Apparently a little bit behind.
Okay.
Oh, but
it's okay. I think you had caught up the day before, so it's not too far behind. And you were killing it with the word count, so I think you will be fine.
Yeah, Vanya typically does kill it. But I mean, I feel like a killer migraine is a much better excuse than our excuse. Very nice. Okay, UK. So it's apparently all sunny, in that side of the world. Hello, Angelina. Yeah. Can relate.
Can relate, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's that time of the month, camp month, you know. So
I think was it you and Hannah who were talking about people being vitamin D deficient
I
in
think so.
especially without like not being able to go out with the stay-at-home orders and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Charlie. Let's try to do math. Teacher?
Hot. I was not the math teacher. I was not the science teacher. So, Google Sensei, please tell us. Siri.
Yes.
Well, I think I said that 21 was about 70. So it might be in the like 90s or so.
Yeah.
Because it was 99 in the shade the other day.
Same here. Yeah. Yeah, my dad, because he likes to grill and he has like a black grill, he said, I didn't even start a fire and it was 130. The grill was 130. So,
yeah. Yeah, my dad smokes and he keeps a little teeny tiny cast iron pan that's like about that big for his ashtray in the garage. And he said he went to grab it to move it inside the garage that had been closed, no sunshine. And he said he had to let it go because it was hot.
yeah, that's no fun. Mm-hmm. Or like it's that time of the year where like getting into the car with leather seats is like, or putting on your seatbelt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dangerous. You have to be very careful.
Yeah, my dad had when we were growing up, he had a Dodge Ram that had the not leather, but sort of like laminate pleather-ish seats that were like super slick. So you were supposed to be able to slide your butt across them to get to the other side of the bench. But in the summertime, if you would wear shorts, you would sit down on them and your legs would stick. And it was so hot.
Feels like your skin's being pulled off.
Mm-hmm.
Or like being a kid trying to go down slides.
Ugh. Forget that in the summertime. Just forget it.
Well,
or you go down on your feet rather than on your butt.
Yeah. And one of my playgrounds growing up, like right after I grew out of the playground stage, they put like an awning over the whole like slide area. I was like, why didn't you have this when I was using it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, ugh. Yeah. Let's see. I can actually look right what it is right now. Oh, it says it's 89, but that feels like 100.
Yeah, I think we've got the humidity working today too. There's a good bit of cloud cover where I am, so
yeah,
means it's probably gonna rain this afternoon, at least for a little bit. Like the heat sprinkles.
We can't survive without AC. Like,
no,
legitimately, we would all have heat stroke in our house. So, yeah, I don't blame you, Brandon. I do not blame you.
Mm-hmm. I think I was reading somewhere. I think it was the BBC had reposted an article about like the myths and truths of extreme heat, especially when you live in a city. So like trying to avoid heat stroke and death in more urban areas. And they had mentioned that having just a fan doesn't always help because it circulates the air that is in the room and makes it harder for your body to sweat properly to cool you down. And so you continually, like your internal heat continues to rise. So I was like, oh, interesting. I did not know that.
I think also it's important to have AC because of the humidity we have.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take that out of the air. Like, otherwise it's like hard to breathe. Then you get mold, and
Yeah. Yeah, we had swamp coolers when we lived in Utah, but we could have those because the humidity was so low, so that they had to put moisture in the air to help cool it down. Whereas here, it's a whole different ballgame. So,
yeah, very true. Welcome to the South. Alrighty, do we want to get started?
yes.
Let's see. I'm just gonna assume we're doing 15 minutes because
I'm fine with that.
at this point it's kind of just a given. So I am trying out a new timer today, everybody. So hopefully it doesn't make my computer crash. I don't think it will, but let's see. It's supposed to be a very soothing one. So, alrighty. 15 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go! Hey guys, I missed the sound of the timer. Whoops. It's a really cool sound, but
Oh no.
I didn't
Well,
unmute.
go back to like one of Devin's older suggestions and like do 1 second or 17 seconds so we can hear it.
Okay, I'll do that just to show you guys. The time is up. Okay.
How did you do?
I got 90 words and
90? Okay, well, I got 140, so I'm like right there with you. Because I tried, I messaged you in the private chat, but I tried going back in to see if YouTube Studio had kept like the draft of the video that I uploaded, or to see if like I had lost it all and was going to have to redo the whole thing, and it just was not having it. I kept getting the spinning wheel, and so I was like, all right, I give up because I don't want to crash my computer again. So I will just do that after the stream. So sometime later this afternoon, depending on whether or not I lost it, there will be an update on my channel sometime.
Yay.
Yay. I watched your Kanban making yesterday. I thought that was really cute. I really like the little butterfly push pins. Those are adorable.
Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? I love them. They were like a nice compromise because I was like, oh, I would love to have like succulents or little like llamas but I was like, they're all so huge. So, and they were also really expensive. They're for like, they were the same. No, they were more expensive for like only 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Than, like the 150 thing of just the plain.
Yeah. I mean, they're cute, but they're not that cute.
Right, exactly. Like, so, is there any that's like cute but still like practical?
Yeah. I want one that has like cactuses on them.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky with the cactus. Yeah. Anyway, because I just think it's a really cute idea, and I think I read somewhere. I can't remember the name of a manga, but essentially, like the main character was helping the prime minister get the work done. And so they summoned a bunch of little teeny tiny cactus spirits. And so they just put like the memos on the cactus spikes, and then the little cactuses would run off and deliver the messages to whoever. I was like, that's adorable. I want some little cactus spirits that will like run messages for me.
That would be great. And then if someone like, no one is gonna like shoot the messenger because they'll just like get like stuck by the pokey things of the cactus.
Yeah.
Like, you don't shoot the messenger or else I'll poke you.
Yeah, and it was, the other thing was that if somebody who is not the intended like recipient tried to take the messages, they would like smack them, and so they would I was like, that is adorable. I need some cactus messengers in my life. So
let's see. And now I need to know, Hannah, did you just watch the animation? Brandon is hilarious. I always feel like when I'm streaming with Brandon, I'm always like, don't look at the comments. Don't look at the comments, because I know I'll just sit here and just be like completely serious and all of a sudden just crack up and it looks like I'm insane, which maybe I am, but it's mostly Brandon's fault.
Well, you know, only the insane don't doubt their sanity. That was not the right way to say that, but yeah.
You're getting those new things. And then Sledge popped in, which Sledge is my cover artist.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Which I did put the link to a Pig and a Pug in the chat. And I was also highly amused by some of the coloring books that Sledge was putting out.
Oh, yeah. She does really.
So word to the wise, like some of them may not be safe for work. If you're at work, you may not want to pull up that page. Well, I mean, you can pull up the link that I gave you because that was the page for A Pig and a Pug.
Yes.
But don't necessarily click on Sledge Painter books unless you're somewhere safe.
Yeah. Because, yeah. Oh, that was a great experience because we've been talking for we've been friends for a while. I realized talking may insinuate something that I wasn't meaning because she's married. So, anyways, okay. Anyways, point. It was very fun while she was working on that particular project to talk with her and see how she was just talk about it. It's very funny. Anyways, hello, Allie.
You made it back.
Yep. Yeah. And I've been, this poor Sledge has, that particular children's book has been causing her issues with scanning it and uploading it. So I'm glad you finally got it figured out, Sledge. Anyways, which, by the way, Sledge has a bunch of great, like, notebooks. I actually have a couple other notebooks by Sledge right here. Other papers in it, but
ooh,
these are all by her. So be sure to check her out, not just for the hilarity coloring book that we were referring to. Anyways, question for Brandon, by Brandon, that we can discuss. I already answered my opinion in the comments, but for anyone else that would like to give some input.
Which project sounds more interesting? The Lost Hero, the Blue Pearl project. Would that be Locke?
Thing? So, correct us if we're wrong, Brandon. I said Project Locke or Blue Pearl were mine.
Okay.
Because I know The Last Hero is one of Percy Jackson, the Heroes of Olympus. Why is my hair deciding to fall out now that we're streaming? It's fine all morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the link to Sledge, which is in the comments, because Jules so nicely put it in. Did you just stare at the animation the whole time, Brandon? I know, the sound is epic. That's like one of my favorite parts. It's much better than like a jarring.
The Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish Google had an option where we could change the sound for that.
Yeah. Hey, what we need to put on Nearly Burned Cocoa on the spreadsheet. Oh, I just jumped. Oh boy. Hit mad, then started working on pitches well. Doing coffee and texture. Which we know what we say about coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
May got 298. Very nice. We need to figure out what that word count. I mean, the very, very, very minimum, that's 200. But I have a feeling it's probably more than that. So. Yeah. I do that. I have a lot of need to watch my watch later.
So. My watch later list just keeps growing. But that's how sometimes that's for whatever reason, that's the only reason that some of the like live streams come back up into my suggested feed. And so I always like set the reminder, but I also put it on my watch later list. But yeah, so my mom was calling me. I was like, I can't talk right now. And she's at the store getting groceries. And she's like, the Quaker Rice Crisps are on BOGO. Do you want some? What flavor?
Oh boy.
Either caramel or cheese.
Mr. P got 303 words.
Very nice.
Kanbans are just, I don't explain it super well. And my there's mine, right? That's the other side. Nope, that's the other side. Right there.
So they are essentially a space that you split into different stages or parts of the process. So I have my plotting and outlining, my drafting, my editing, revising, and then proofreading. So that's how I delineate mine. Other people do it as in like to do, in progress, done, type thing. So it's kind of up to you how you organize it, but it's a nice sort of visual and tactile organizing tool.
Yes. And checklist, like to-do list.
Yes.
Depending on how you use it. But yeah, I kind of explain how I use it in mine. But there's kind of a funny story behind the Kanban board I made. So I made it after watching one of Heart Breathing's videos quite a while back. And basically my dad came up while I was in the middle of making it, and he was like, "Are you making a tic-tac-toe board?" I was like, "No." And then later on, when I actually had it like up on the wall and was putting on Post-it notes, he came up and was like, "Is that a Kanban board?" I'm like, "You know what this is? What? Why were you like, what?" And he was like, "I use," because he's in IT. He's like, "I use this on projects all the time. I've never been prouder." I was like, wow, that's very different. Like, he literally took a picture of it and was sending it to his work friends, and I was like, okay, apparently this is what I need to do to be, I don't know.
To make you proud. Yeah, well, I think it started in the automotive industry with, I want to say Toyota, but I'm not 100% sure about that. And then it migrated from sort of like from the automotive industry to the IT and software industry. And then from there, it's kind of dispersed into everywhere else. Is Death Scream too scary of a villain name?
I don't think Scream is, but I feel like anything, thinking about with my niece, that may be a little much.
I would say dark would be, well, no, not really.
I feel like that is a little like what would push it overboard.
I'm not sure it's necessarily scary. But there are kids that have already at that point experienced the death of a loved one. And to have sort of like Scream attached to it, it implies a pretty negative connotation that might cause some problems. Not every kid has that kind of experience, but there is that kind of thing. So I would say no to that if it was my own project.
Yeah.
So one of my coworkers at the school that I worked at, the school that I taught at, she went on to like Wish, and she bought the little like silicone rubber ones that look like the adult coloring books, but they had the little helmets attached to them. And so she bought a couple of them and with different colored helmets to give to the teachers, usually the girl teachers, because the guy teachers didn't want them. But so she came in after school one day, and it was the day that I had my creative writing club. And she's like, come here. So she like handed it to me, like, don't let them see this. And like, I just kind of like looked at it in my hand, and then I went off laughing. I could not stop laughing. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. And the kids in the creative writing class were like, what's going on? Like, what did she give you? And I'm like, you cannot see this.
That's great.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I know that it is, because I do want to, but I also don't want to look like a crazy person. So yes, I have learned a lot thanks to Sledge's experiences. She's kind of experimenting, so I don't have to.
Hey, does Sledge Painter, do you happen to have some vlogs on that or some videos?
Trying. She does have like writing. You can watch her draw the different stuff.
Okay.
But I would like to see some stuff.
Yes.
So
I mean, you could do a voiceover for when you're drawing. It'd be like a story time with Amazon.
Yep.
Please?
Oh, good. You actually managed to get stuff done.
Well, we're not writing at the moment either.
Yeah, check them out, because this one I got comes in every season. So the tree, everything looks different in different seasons.
Cute.
And it also comes out without the sloth, but why would you want it without the sloth?
That is your sloth. Yes.
The wise sloth. And she has a bunch of other notebooks with the wise sloth on it with different sayings. It's hilarious. But anyways, do I have anything else? I feel like I've bought more than that, but oh, I do. I have some coloring books, not that coloring book, but I do have some coloring books I'd have to go get it.
We're just going to make everybody curious until they go check it out and see what that coloring book is.
She does a lot of kawaii stuff. So if you like kawaii, which I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Well, kawaii is like scary and kawaii is cute.
Okay, kawaii. Sorry. She's probably cringing so hard. Like, I trusted you to be able to say that correctly. But this is one of the coloring books.
Aww.
And
so cute. Oh my god, the cherry blossoms have eyeballs too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fart bombs.
Hilarious to so I colored this. I was so much fun.
Cute.
So anyways, now that you have seen a commercial for Sledge's books. Okay.
Loak?
Yeah. Loak.
Maybe.
Yay! Glad we were to help. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we have mixed views on the animation. I can try a different one and see if that one doesn't make you sleepy. Ugh, chair. Thank you. Okay, that's true.
Well, Harry Potter was 11 when the first book started. So that's a little bit of a bump in age from what you were talking about. And so, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, don't be afraid when it comes to Kanban to try different things. Because I don't just do just writing stuff like you do. I have other stuff, so it's really whatever you want. Banshee.
I like Banshee better.
I do too. Yeah, that's a good point too. I think that you know better than us, Brandon.
Well, Banshees are fascinating.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't get into that. I just think they're fascinating. And there's a lot of like mythology and folklore and whatnot. And it's really interesting to see the similarities between the sort of like UK banshees and the sort of versions that like Russia has. So
yeah, if it depends on if it's humorous or not, I guess. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and I was like that too, and it didn't work. Yeah. Yes, these are called the Dream Tree Sloth Edition, which of course I would get the sloths. That's how Sledge and I met, talking about sloths. Yes, I have just displayed. She has lots of PG coloring books as well as not PG coloring books. So, the link to the coloring book.
Well, the link to the A Pig and a Pug is
yes, the children's book, and you can find everything else from there. Okay, and I've heard that was wrong. So, kawaii. Which I thought
it's like Hawaii.
Okay.
So kawaii.
Kawaii. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just silly animals without the farts. If you don't
want the farts.
Yeah.
But who doesn't want the farts?
People apparently think that that's like, for kids, it's like a swear word, some people would say. So
I suppose.
I have not.
I have not. No. But that sounds absolutely entertaining. Is she like in cosplay as a banshee and is chasing people? Screaming.
Yeah. I think I like banshee better,
but banshee is in a way a type of screaming monster. Yes.
Right. That's why I would be like, I feel like it also is just kind of has more of a ring to it and it has the same implication though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty, we've been talking a while.
I'm gonna have to watch this then.
Okay, well, before we keep talking the whole time, because we will, do not tempt us. I'm gonna put up the next sprint.
I'm just imagining like the Sophia Nygaard when she had the giant super long jean jacket arms, like doing the whole. So I'm just imagining her chasing people screaming. So I'm gonna have to go find that now.
Yeah. See, this is why Brandon always tries to get me to pronounce Gaelic things, and I'm like, no. Because sometimes English is hard for me. Not sometimes, okay, a lot of times English is hard for me. Kawaii. Okay, I think I've got it. That is, yeah.
July 29th is apparently when that happens. So that's good to know.
Do we have a time?
You mean for the sprint?
Oh, no.
Or for
Allie's.
No, so Allie is saying that there is going to be essentially like a pit mad, but specifically for sci-fi fantasy.
Oh, gotcha.
On July 29th. And it's available for all age categories, it looks like. Ooh, interesting. Nice.
I like how you just tag on, but I'm not a Celtic deity.
Hmm.
I mean, I buy stuff that I can't pronounce, but I'm just used to not be able to pronounce stuff. So
Who wants the fart?
hey,
You're welcome for the unexpected.
you should rethink about, we that is something. I mean, something I would say, but I didn't even say it. You said it. So
Well, I mean, because fart jokes continue to be hilarious for most of our lives. So,
I think this whole book is just hilarious, and there's a bunch of puns in it. Okay, so that's another one I colored. Yeah, and then it says at the bottom, I don't know if you can read it, but it's here. It says at the bottom, yoga stretch fallout, because he's farting.
nice.
Yeah. So another one of the sloth, and it says, that's a slow, lingering stench. Anyway, it's probably grossing people out, but you know what? Oh, great. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. We typically don't talk about these.
All right, let's do another friend.
Yes. Oh, okay. What do we want? A little bit longer this time?
I think so.
Okay, 25, good?
Sure.
Alrighty. 25 in 3, 2, 1. I actually didn't miss it. Let's see. You're muted.
I found my mouse too. I have to do a little bit of math because I switched documents. So I got words in two different documents that time. How'd you do?
I got 297. And have done better, have done worse. So
I got 372. So not too bad. Mm-hmm. Yay.
I was in the middle of a sentence, so I just want to finish it real quick.
I know how that feels. I'm like, and I misspelled my last word too. So gotta fix that. Yeah, I saw that Sledge Painter and Brandon were having a conversation about our pathetic healthcare system. But yeah. But yeah, I definitely feel you because I feel Sledge Painter. You mentioned that like a life lift, so like travel via air, helicopter, can cost a whole lot of money. I know that one of my coworkers, her son was diabetic, and he about flatlined, and so he had to be life lifted to the hospital. And she was planning to buy. She had saved up enough to buy a new car, but she had to pay that off. And it was a situation where, because he had a pre-existing condition, like he had diabetes, and they claimed that the teenager and family had not properly maintained his blood sugar levels, so they had to pay for the airlift. You gotta love it. So,
hi, Kelly.
hello.
Kelly and I are going to be live streaming at this time next week. So, wonder why that is, Brandon.
Methinks that today you should take over my name. You are the Dawdling Writer today, Brandon.
Stacy popped in during that sprint. We only had a 25-minute sprint, so you came in. Mr. P got 130 words. Very nice. May got 413. Awesome. Ugh, I'm sorry, Tessa. Awesome. Yeah.
Like, are you building it or are you designing it in like a CAD program?
I think are you doing it in what is that, DAZ or whatever it is, Charlie? Which is a 3D software program.
Gotcha.
Which I have tried to use and am not talented enough to use, but Charlie is. So goodness gracious, 920 for Vanya.
Nice. You won't be behind for very long.
Ooh. Stacy got 676. Very nice.
Very nice. You beat the both of us who were here the whole time.
Yeah. So did it.
I was there.
But then again, I was like, comments. Writing comments. Make sure I don't miss the timer this time. I almost missed it. I got through like halfway. Just enough.
Just enough to let us know.
Yeah, that's what my family's doing right now. We just pay the penalty because it's cheaper, and we have been trying to find a good one regarding insurance, but it's just been.
Yeah, and it's going to be real interesting to see what happens when the coronavirus vaccine comes out. Like how much that's going to cost per shot. If it's a one-shot deal, or if it's like a multiple, like you have to go in and get it like a 30-day window or whatever, like they do the MMRs in stages. So, depending on which one it is, but I'm crossing my fingers that the University of Oxford has it right and that, the whole world will be a better place soon. So,
Yeah.
That was a lie.
Not for us. So I don't know.
It depends.
It depends on if you on the insurance. Depends on. I don't know if it depends on the state. But
I think some of it depends on the state. There's like a federal level like punishment, and then there's like the state level.
Right.
And so whether or not you get a full-blown double whammy is dependent on probably how conservative your state is.
Yeah. Well, North Carolina.
Georgia.
Although, never mind. I'm not going down that.
There's so much into that.
Hannah finished reading another short and wrote up some feedback. Awesome. Yeah. Wow, you still like blew us all out of the water. So, okay. So I think that's how you say it's like Daz or something like that.
Might be days because
they.
Yeah,
I don't
remember
how to pronounce it, but it's something like that. Wow, that took a really long time. 15 minutes. Oh. Yay! That's better than... Hey, you should also count all the words you and Brandon. Brandon, you and Sled should count the words.
You have to go back up and count all your words from the chat. While it's constantly moving as other people.
Yeah. Ugh.
If it works, though, I'm willing.
Oops. Dang it, just jumped.
Well, and I think that's also partially because of all the stuff that I think Illinois was one of the only states to like really, I can't remember if they actually declared bankruptcy or if they were on the verge of it. So Illinois has financial issues anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't read either. I mean, there was that whole controversy about what's the when you have an allergic reaction, when you have a shot, when you have the EpiPens, about how they inflated that like to an extreme amount.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah. See, you're good. Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's see. It is 1:30. So
we need a sprint.
Yeah. Since we kind of talked more last time. So what should we do this time?
Should we do like a 23:32? That would leave us about 6 or 7 minutes to chat at the end.
That sounds good. Just completely ignoring all the people in the chat. Don't care what they want.
You have the power. You decide.
Okay, 23:32. And 3, 2, 1, go!
Yay!
Oh,
How'd you do?
I got 280 words, and then I started to work on my form for betas and ARC readers for my book because Brandon reminded me that I need to do that.
Nice.
So if anyone is interested in that, let me know. Also, congrats about writing something, Brandon, because
I wasn't sure if he meant just like the stuff in the chat.
I don't know. That's a good
Good
Bye.
question.
Thanks for joining us. What did you get?
I gotta do the math.
I was trying to give you a minute, so you'd.
No, I'm so bad. So I got 593 that time, I think, if I've done the math properly.
Very nice.
So nice, very good.
Brandon actually did get words outside of the chat. 250 of them.
Nice.
Very nice.
Add a few grammar rules.
Wow. Good for you.
I'm curious as to where the extra ah comes from.
Alicia, which I think that's how you say it is Alicia, finished chapter 28 outline. Now to get to chapter 29 outline, which is a chapter right before my character's word falls apart. Ah. So nice. Author. Like, the character's world's about to fall apart. I'm so excited.
I know, right? We're such, I think pretty much all writers are some sort of weird combination between sadists and masochists, because we like to torture our characters, but then we also have to edit and rewrite. And
it's okay. I know I just put you through torture, but I still love you. Yeah. Mr. P got 292 words. Very nice. Let's finish a page.
Nice.
Which doesn't really count because it's a picture book. Counts.
I mean, I think art counts any way you do it.
Yep.
So
Charlie got almost finished with their model. Just need to get her lips right. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Yay.
Vanya,
are you caught back up now, Vanya? Because I feel like you probably should be.
Yeah.
But that may just be like by my own very, very low measuring stick.
Stacy got 819 words, but you gotta double check. So what I do is I use a website called My Write Club.
Okay.
And then I go into, they have a writing sprint section. And they also have Dropbox connected, so it double saves. And so I'll write just there for this, what I'm never doing in that sprint. And then I'll copy it and put it over into my Google Doc. So it's like extra safe.
Gotcha.
There's multiple places it's being saved, you know?
Speaking of which, save your documents.
Save. Yeah. But if anyone else is using My Write Club, it'd be really interesting because you can actually get into a writing sprint chat room type, not really chat room, but writing sprint room together. And you can basically, all you can see is the person's username and then how many words they typed. So you can, like, it has a, I can't really show you, but it has a bar that increases as you write more. And then when you hit 100 words, it empties and adds a star. And then if you hit 1,000 words, it turns to a gold star. It's really interesting. Anyways.
Nice.
there's your answer.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Life of Angelina. Almost finished editing a video, so that's something. It is something. I often use sprints to do the videos because they're helpful for that too.
They are. They are just productivity sprints in general. So yay, you did the math right.
Yep.
Always an achievement. Still 1K behind, but hopefully you'll catch up next weekend.
You do that in one sprint.
Yeah. Really. Goodness gracious. Doesn't use the Latin alphabet.
So blame it on the fantasy translators.
All right.
We hope so for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any hope of catching up at this point. So yes,
I might have like a wee sliver of a hope, but
so it's. I mean, I can put the link in the description for you if anyone would like to.
Goodness gracious, I need to stop yawning because otherwise I'm going to infect other people.
I'm trying not to focus on your yawn.
Sorry.
But yeah, you can actually have goals on there and update that and stuff. But I like it for the sprints. They have like a world sprint, so you be in a thing with a bunch of people and just you can't see what anyone's writing. You just see how many words they have and see it increase as they write. But then there's also private, so if you want to be by yourself.
Gotcha. So do you have to like add people as friends or writing buddies, or is it just? I don't
think so. You can start a custom sprint, which I can just do by myself, or I could possibly do it like we do the trees app and give them a name.
Okay. Cool. I will have to check that out.
If maybe next time I can be like, hey, I'm on my Write Club. I'm on this. This is my thingy. If you guys want to join, and then we can all see each other.
That would be fun.
And we can test it out right now. So I'll do writing. Right. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'll put the link and.
Oops. An account yet, but I don't.
So that's the link to my like room. I don't know what else to call it. They actually have a built-in 25-minute timer as well, but I typically just ignore that.
Okay. So do you have to have
an account? Possibly.
Let's check.
I don't know. I don't think I have to make it.
It looks like you have to have an account.
Okay. That makes sense because I think you have to have a username and all that. So
yeah.
It is free. It does not require a subscription. I have never paid for it. Oh, Charlie's in here. Hello. I think it'd just be fun. Oh, Life of Angelina popped in. Hello. I think it'd be fun to just see our words go up as we go. I can see you.
You can see me.
Not you,
Charlie. All right, and apparently you can add buddies. So
yeah, so you can all add me. My username, you can see it on there, but it's just Abigail_Ford. So I need to update my goal in there because I haven't updated anything. Oh, that's awesome, Sylvia.
Yay. Okay, so I hit the follow you.
Awesome. And then I think my sprint name, is Abigail's Live Writing Sprints.
Okay.
And you can type that in. Yeah.
Okay, I can see you.
Yeah. I think everybody else.
Okay, mine is just the Dawdling Writer if you want to add and or follow whatever. I see the official MRP, Mr. P.
So you can see what I mean when it says it shows the word count and then the bar, and see if I go like this. You can see it going up. That was just a bunch of garbage, nonsense writing.
So I don't know if yours is different from what I see. So I just popped up my screen in case you want to show that, because if it's different from yours.
Yep, no, that's exactly the same.
Okay.
So for everyone who's asking how it works, I'm just going to do that. You can see she's typing it, but if I come over here, just copy. You can see our words going up and down. And so you can see everybody else's progress or whatnot. And like I said, it has a built-in timer, and we can technically use this at any point if it's open all the time. So technically we can see each other writing even if there isn't a stream going on. You guys are welcome to use it. And so, yeah. That should be fun for the streams to see how everybody is doing while we're writing. And technically, we won't even have to ask each other the word counts because it'd just be like...
Right, because it'll show us.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So, yeah,
that's a lot. Go back down to 0. Did you just hit the delete button?
Yeah.
Mine too.
So they have a magic button too, and the little green. It's like recover lost words. So if you accidentally delete anything,
gotcha.
Boop.
Gotcha.
And then you have Dropbox attached to, so then I can go in and see a bunch of files. So, anyways, yeah, it's a lot of it's awesome.
Mr. P is winning. He's got 725.
Ooh, yeah. I should show you guys what it looks like when it's all gold, and then bunch of gold, because each gold star is 1,000. So then if you keep building, it's just, yeah, it's really pretty. I will say it's not good for writing your whole manuscript in there, because after a while it'll just lag, like super hardcore. But I'll just use that for
each sprint.
The sprints, and then I'll just copy and paste and then delete after each sprint. And that's how I never have to do math, because I just look over and I'm like, oh, I got
X amount. And it tells you. Nice.
Yeah. Don't even have to press any buttons. So
very cool. So if I click out of the web page, then do I disappear?
Out of the web page, how so?
Like I just hit my X at the top of the tab. So did my name disappear from the writing sprint?
It has not thus far.
Interesting.
I thought it should. Oh, there is a chat, by the way, on the corner.
Interesting. Oh, is that the email envelope? Whatchamacallit?
It's a little like text bubble on the no.
I think I'm just gonna have to like explore it. With some free time. I'm not sure how much extra time you had for StreamYard this month. So
I figured out when it
when it reset,
and it's on the 24th, so I should be okay. So in the actual sprint, you're gone now, by the way.
okay.
There, back in.
And then I should be back.
So you see at the top where it has all the buttons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you can see. I put in a little message. Oh, and he put his foot one back, so we can talk. Another place to get distracted in, right?
Secret messages.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, so this is a custom private one that we'll just have. There's also a global one where you can be in one with a bunch of people. How do you add people? I think you have to go. You need to add goals.
How do you add people? I'm not.
I don't remember.
I think if you hit the little home button at the top, then there's add goal and add a friend.
Let's see. I'm adding you right now, Jules. Oh, and you can also make it so when people progress on their goal, you'll get an email about it.
So we're going to get writing reminders.
Reminders. Oh, Jules made progress on their such and such goal.
Gotcha.
And then you can comment back and forth on it too. It's a lot of fun.
Gotcha. All righty. Very cool. Very cool.
Oops.
I think at this point we're just procrastinating.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to make sure I add everybody, but
yeah, so I'm not sure who all has made an account, but yeah,
all sorts of emails. This person has followed you. This person has followed you.
Oh, and so with this, you can do words, chapters, scenes, pages, percentages.
Yep, whatever you want.
So we just need to use this instead of the Nano site, apparently.
I like it. I like that and the right track.
Okay. So I'll have to discover both of those.
Bye, Stacy. Aw. How sweet. Thank you. Everyone.
Yay.
The whole world. Let me see. I have to figure out. On the actual website, it doesn't tell you who's followed you. So.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, I will play with that a little bit later.
That's a lot of fun.
I'm apparently in need of another cup of coffee rather than just water.
I'm just sitting here totally adding everybody. Sorry.
That's okay. But that is my, I think, 5th cup of water today.
Wow. Good for you.
I'm trying to do the whole, 8 cups of 8 ounces. So, trying to be good and drink water rather than snack. Because snacking is vain. But it's so tasty.
And Brandon, I don't see you anywhere. So if you want to put your username in the
chatty chat.
so we can add you. I'm so glad. Oh, I have way more friends now because I had friends from a different writing group. But it's nice to have even more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I really need to update my goals. That's from like 3 projects ago. It was due actually only in April.
Oh, was that what you had set for camp in April?
Maybe, yeah. I think so. Yeah. I was working on the book I'm making the form for beta and ARCs for.
I think I heard that there's like a beta readers group on Goodreads.
I've seen them. It's just kind of, there's a bunch on Facebook too. I'm looking into them. I'm trying to figure out what I want.
Yeah.
Who I
What
want.
you want,
Yeah.
what's better, and who's actually going to get back to you. And gotcha. I still have to edit and then revise, and then I can send it out.
This is one that was my goal. Add scenes for. Ooh, you guys know.
Well, I realized that I think one of my natural instincts is to do descriptive passages. And I have tried my darndest to steer away from that, since I know that YA is usually driven more by dialogue and action. And now I feel like I haven't put enough description in it. But I've also, I was looking at one of the other, so like one of the web novels that I keep going back and rereading just because I like always get sucked into it. And I have noticed that that particular author or translator, the way they do it is that you only have 2 exchanges of dialogue before you have a small descriptive passage of an action or something. So the most exchange of dialogue that you get is 2. And I was like, yeah, that would definitely like make sure that you don't get those like long passages of just dialogue that I'm going to have to edit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and do a little bit more of that sort of. So I don't know, but yeah, that's going to be for later because I'm still drifting.
Bye, Sledge. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we can be of service. Be a little bit more connected, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, well.
I think that might be it. I think our energy is done, and our attention span might be done as well for the moment. So I think I heard my mom come in and get with the groceries, so I will need to go help her unpack those.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Sanitize them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yay.
Just Mac.
I have a Logitech camera and a Bluetooth, but the Yeti microphone.
Yeah, my Mac's computer, my Mac's computer, really. Camera and mic both seem to work quite well for me. Never cause an issue. So, bye. Enjoy your breakfast without your brother. Alrighty. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you all. You have a stream tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
1 p.m. Eastern for Jules. And then on Thursday, I'm going live with Charlie at 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 Eastern.
And then I will also be on Charlie's channel later that day, and we're going to be talking about Save the Cat. Writes a novel, specifically.
So please join us all. And also of Angelina has her first own live stream at 4 on Thursday. So
share some love.
Yes, please make sure to see all the lovely author tubers. And hope you guys have a great day. And see you next time. Bye.